Hi, my name's Tom Morgan, and I'm a member of the Banquet Bearer ministry here at Grace. Banquet Bearers are trained by the Grace pastors to take communion out to our homebound members. I've been doing this for 7 to 8 years, and I've probably given communion to 3 or 4 members over that time. Right now, I take communion out to a couple who live in Etowah, Darrell and Marcia Kruse, who are longtime members, and I'd like them to introduce themselves to you.
I've been homebound about 7 years from Grace Church, a long-time member. And during this time, Tom Morgan has been our communion representative. He's done a wonderful job, and 3 years prior to that, we had Sally and also Pastor Greg. And when we receive communion with these people, we feel like we're part of the congregation. We feel at home. And the vaccine comes into play. We stayed in contact with Ron through phone call, and after the visit, we resumed just like we are now. And now introduce my wife, Marcia.
Becoming homebound is akin to being on a deserted island. The world passes you by. Without this ministry, there would be no church contact except for an occasional pastoral visit. And we all know how limited pastoral time is. Having Tom has been a blessing. Tom kept it personal. He developed a relationship with us, what was going on in our respective lives. He never hurried. Always before and after communion we visited. He brings church to us. He brings us the bulletin, the communion liturgy, the Lord's Prayer, the creeds, the confession, and the distribution. It's definitely a caring ministry to think someone out there is thinking of you and ready to serve in this way. We can't thank you enough for sending us this banquet bearer.
Thank you, Darrell and Marcia. That was very kind of you. Grace has set a stewardship goal this year to increase our member service by 10%. Won't you think about becoming a banquet bearer or to join one of the other ministries here at Grace? Our choir, altar guild, ushers, sound technicians, building and grounds, or one of the other many ministries here at Grace. If you have any questions about joining one of these ministries, you can see Jolie in our office or talk to Pastor Ken, and they'd be glad to go further into the programs with you and set you up with somebody who's on these committees. In closing, I'd like to read a verse from Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 16. And do not forget to do good and to share with others, for with such sacrifices, God is pleased. Won't you think about joining one of the ministries here at Grace? Thank you.